Good evening, everybody. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Rose's Wishes on Intellectual Radio. We are here each and every Wednesday night. We are here 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific. So check your local time zones because I know you guys are watching us around the world. So check your local time zones so you guys can, call in and be on time with us on the show. So we got a lot of things that me and my wonderful, wonderful co-host who I like to introduce to y'all. Uh, we here every Wednesday night. You know what I mean? Just shooting the bobos. Tonight is just gonna be us. So we're gonna be talking about like hot topics. I have a hot poet call in from Vegas in a minute, but we just gonna be talking about different things like gun violence and stop the violence and just different topics and stuff. So we got some news to tell you guys. Try to keep you guys on the 411. But yeah, that's basically what we're gonna be doing tonight. So, Mr. Ram, what's going on, man? How has your day been?
You know what? I was cool. I want to thank my supervisor, Antoine, and my which we call him a he's a team leader, Khan, and we beating him up every day. We beating him up every day, and he want to be a supervisor, but he he love Antoine. We gonna make him take Antoine's spot. Antoine from out south, is a big brother, tall brother. He always make fun of me about my size because I'm a midget and he taller than me. So, but I want to thank him for letting me leave at 3:30 to be able to do the show every Wednesday because where I work at actually is real serious business because we supply the hospitals with everything they need for you to live. I've seen it, learning it. This is a new invention for me, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So, I want to give a shout out to my job. Patricia, happy birthday. We got Con, we got Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Zoe be tearing it up, and then she be like, man, she pick over 6,000 lines better than me. I like it that a lot of women is outdoing the men in a lot of situations. They are, and it actually puts me on a point where, you know what, I need to do better.
Hmm.
For real,
Okay.
y'all killing it. Y'all is. So we got to get off our lazy ass and just just do our thing. But ups to my job, Cleo and all them, Zep them, everybody, and then I'm gonna tell you something real funny. We're gonna get to that point. A lot of people in my job on Fridays, we call it no draws day.
Oh Lord.
They walk around, the women with these tight, what do they call, leggings
Oh Lord.
with no drawers on. We see it. We see that. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it
That's
good?
bad.
Is it? I don't know. It
That's
look good to
bad.
me, but I mean, I
That's
don't know. I'm still trying to learn that part. Like y'all. I'm gonna say something. The white women, I'm not prejudiced. They working out and they coming in there with no drawers on, and I need the sisters to just tighten it up because the brothers is looking at the white girls. So I'm just saying, man. I go to work every day. It feel good because I'm up 5 stories up there. 5 stories up there getting stuff that you guys need. We need to supply to live. I'm talking about antibiotics and all that stuff. So, but what I'm saying is that these white girls are in here with no drawers on.
How
I
do you
named
know
it.
you that close to them to see that they
Hell,
don't
when they bent
have
over, you
on
can
any
see that shit. I
draws?
mean, I seen this white girl. She a team leader. She bent over in front of Vern, up to Vern's, because he showed me. And you seen, I was like, that is the moon. It was the moon or the sun. Anyway, it's like foul. I know I'm crazy with that shit, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you guys put that tight stuff on, and y'all do this just to encourage the guys. But y'all doing that. We not doing that. So when we look at y'all a certain way, y'all like looking at us like we wrong. You put that shit on. Where your drawers at? Why you ain't got no drawers on today? What's wrong with you? So we call it No Draws Friday. I named it in my drive. No Draws Friday for every woman. And they doing it. But anyway, move on. Let's go. Because we got a lot of topics to just cover, so. And what we do this day is what we're doing is cleaning up everything that we have done with the mayor, doctors, a lot of things, what I'm saying, just cleaning it up, and then we're gonna start back new next week with other topics like the mayor of Bellwood, Hillside, Broadview. We bringing them on, y'all. So y'all got to come on with it. And what we're doing is that we gonna get to the table. No more just talking about it. I'm working with the mayor of Maywood, where we're gonna get to this table and we're gonna talk about it in the why. And everybody is invited on stopping this killing. You're gonna speak about this here. The security guard, they got shot 14 times. That was that wasn't cool. My brother church is right across the street from where they had the funeral at, Sykes Church. I was there, and it was Proviso East and West and everything there. But to shoot that man 14 times, and then you know the story on that because you looked it up. That's why you got this here right here. But I don't know it because I'm at work and moving around a lot of
I
times,
don't
and
know
it
the
was
story either. I just watched the news and know
right,
what the news said. So,
right,
and
and you
sometimes the
investigated.
media don't always be right either. So you really
Yeah,
can't go off of what they say.
and
Straight up.
thank you for correcting me on that because I go by what I see on the news, and then I ask you to, well, okay, well, investigate the thing, look out for it and see what it is. But I don't want to put bad news out there and say, hey, they was this and that and this and that, because I don't know them cats. I know the guy that
Yeah.
got
R.I.P. for
shot
real.
14 times because he from Proviso West.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Bless his family. We're gonna pray for his family. That was wrong. We gotta stop getting mad and going to get guns and kill each other. That's wrong. That's wrong, guys. It's wrong. You know, um, that's why I said that we're gonna have family and friends day, beat the shit out of family and friends,
Oh my God,
and
guys,
and
I
I
am so
added the
sorry.
kids too. I added the kids
I'm
too. And
so
my cousin
sorry.
Tina Miller said, "You can't beat the kids. You're gonna go to jail." I said, "No, we ain't gonna beat them like that. We
Oh
just
my
gonna get the
God.
belt and beat it." She said, "You still gonna go to jail? Whatever. Beat the hell out of them. I buy now. Don't worry about it. They out of pocket. We got to get them in order because you and I grew up as a respectable way to respect our parents. If they hit you up the side the head, you can't swing back.
You
You know
better
how your
not
reaction
swing
is?
back.
Well,
You're gonna pull
some
back a
people
nub.
do try to
Swing back if you
swing
want
back.
to.
I know my grandmama, Catherine Miller, I love
We
her,
had them
miss
gangster
her.
parents too.
She never let nobody whoop her grandkids. And that was not her kids, but that was her grandkids, her kids. My grandmama found out about that them twins been whooped. My grandmama said, "Oh hell no! When she get out here, I got that. I got that." My grandmother did not play about none of her grandkids. She didn't care what they done wrong. She fixed it. You can't fix it. I'm gonna fix it. That's what grandmama said. And when
Mm.
she whooped her, she hugged us and told her, "I love you, but I'm beating your ass." And you got in line. My grandfather and grandmama was up there for the school more than for me, but not my twin, Donald Miller. Shout out to my brother Donald Miller. I think I was in more trouble than he was. Cause I did shit. I did my homework and did all my work, and then I started clowning and shit, just making people mad. You can't read, you can't write. I just was messing with people because it got boring. You was in school with me, and I told you, I said, you know what, you ain't shit either. Everybody wanted you because you Janine Hall. I said, I'm gonna get your ass one day. We was in grade school, but anyway, you know, uh, listen.
Help them,
At
Lord.
the end of the day,
Mm-mm.
shout out to the violence that has happened. That man got shot 14 times. I seen the funeral proviso west and east. Lord, pray for the family. It's got to stop now. Now, what we're doing in this show is that we're going to have a couple more people on here. We're going to meet with the mayor, Mayor Booker, and all these mayors. And we want to meet with the public, Bellwood, Broadview, Hillside, everybody. And we got to get in this room, guys, and we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. and we gotta say that what we gonna do, how we gonna fix this here. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna fix this here?
It's gonna
Because
come. Okay.
it's getting too much out of hand. Every week it's getting out of hand. We got another caller. Let's get
I'm
them
ready.
on and
Press the
go.
button. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
This
Hi,
is Joe
caller.
Boy.
State your
How you
name.
doing?
I'm fine. State your name. Where you calling from?
Oh, this is Gold Bars, and I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Yes, thank you so much, Gold Bars, for calling in. I appreciate you. So tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, to be honest, I've been doing this hip hop for like, let me see, about 35 years. I started when I was a little kid, but I hit some hard times. So, in all actuality, in the streets, when I did have a little monkey on my back. I did a little, did and stuff like that. So in my hustle, I didn't never go stealing from stores and nothing like that. What I would do is do my talent. And it just made me get so good at it. It made me fall back on the other stuff and I was getting at it. But then, I don't know. It was just like my people's, I guess they was afraid of me getting away from doing this. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's all for the family. If y'all would like to hear something, I got something that I definitely know that y'all will like.
Yeah, go ahead us with a piece.
Okay, here we go. Poetic, ghost ethics. My soul's ethnic with a told message. No festive head kicks. No dead bits or pieces. Pieces are gold, so we spit bars gold against barcodes positively in hope, God. Will live peace. High commodities, device camaraderies, to assure come odyssey, poems, prophecy, songs for oddities, God Whitney. The Bob Whitney charades, per se. Earth's tones before BC, around campfires, researching on streets, for peace be in a town damn tired. Chapter words, etc. Afterwards, well said to the euthanasia, the crucifix us the purpose, surplus. Mike Vegas like Isaac, second nature. I do I Gino to cruise how we know. My crew's me so. Better off than ninja, clever other vineyards when word to their mark and air starts to flatten. Hairs on the back then stands, goosebumps to put down dudes' guns. You won. The youth sons and daughters undivided attention. Never run, rewrite pretension, even premenses of detention. Wouldn't steer me. Hear me clearly. Worry about stories told, back of war we're sold. With tickets to coyote lies, good, wicked, and fly. Know me wise. From arrogant mothers to arrogant brothers. With a pair of plans, others ever undercover. I keep real with self, if not us first. It's revelations, rebel nations. Terrorists, war is. We're more pissed than ever. I never measured it. A separate kid for what pleasure is. Together is never split. Natural disasters, sick pastors, gathered around the undermaster, thunder flash burst, and burst those whack words that had her. A mad verse, a past church. But not the woman with that half skirt, rather pissed glass earth to receive the word blindfolded by binds the soul kids, by markets, the target artists, and young consumers receiving lung tumors or bump room doors and saving sailors, brave cores of the nature till the cows come back. Along facts, no guns at my side, just my pride and my mic. Fried by sweaty hands after my medley stands, my position. Cast die, post stick and heat. Deep pissed to eat shit and die. Fan flies and wide man lies. Stop the violence, God re-silent. I spent countless days, drown the straight. Campaigning, man's main theme, aims theme that mainstream wax, brain theme that. Statistically, I'm doomed. Sadistic Fremont's tomb, just room for war, but not room for more. The famine delivered to the man in the mirror, and we're sore about our space being a dark place of being a bleeding away from a beating a day by the jakes, feeding the face of starved students. Starved nuisance, our true trenches, part blueprints, and part use the movements. Amusements, abuse rent. Humans annihilation. If you plan to fire a station, R2, R moves chest like a West Side Products pop love. Block left, shot up, cops cut. to kill time like Chuck D. So rhymes might buck me, thus preach much peace and contradict. Mom predicts, predicament, predicament, for breast door shut. The gore is best, the more is much, but the short is tough keeping. As we spring these streams of puppet masters and puppet bastards, puppets half words are shot in the arm of minorities, mind horribly blind, forcibly like primates, lifetime waste. With no class species, gold and BCs, we speak knowledge to the people. God says to me equal, evil's precise, and ego provide info for temple to a symbol. Not even infos, then ho. For reality, these salaries and carnivorous. Bigger with his head sprung and death comes. Now he's a dead son. Now why is it the wise livers die fearless?
Ooh, that was nice. I'm telling you, you are so talented. Guys, my oldest brother, Andre, was telling me about him. And he was like, I got to let you hear him. So one day he called me with him on the phone. And I just was in awe, like, wow. So I told my brother, I said, I need you to find him again. And my brother called me today. He was like, I found him for you. And I said, you found him on the perfect day because I do my show. Go Bars, thank you so much. I will be keeping in contact with you so you can be like on the radio show with me this Monday. We do, like I said, it's like an open mic show. So we'll be on there Monday. But I want to thank you so much. I got your number now. So now I'm not going to lose you. I got your number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, I got
All
your
right.
number.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and you know what I'm saying. I really, you know what I'm saying. To be honest, to do my music, I do that like, it's kind of like a good outlet for me. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I
'Cause
understand.
when I do the music around people, like, you know what I'm saying, it make them feel a little better. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever they going through.
Well, you keep writing and you keep spitting. Don't let nobody shut you up. You keep
Oh no.
spitting because you got a lot to say, and the
Oh
world
yeah.
needs to hear you. And this is a start because this show is worldwide, and everybody, trust me, they will hear you. So yeah. So thank you so much. God
Um,
bless you.
uh, and God bless you too. Can I let you guys know that there's an app, right? It's called Music Maker Jams,
Uh huh.
right?
Uh huh.
And it's kind of like a SoundCloud,
Uh huh.
but it allows you. Well, they basically teach you how to make beats for that program, and their beats are awesome. I swear. Like
Oh,
they're
okay.
so. What I was leading to was I have like 236 beats on there. You know what I'm saying? Something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So um, if you can download the app for free. I got beats on there, and it's real composed music. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call you when I get off of here, and you can tell me more
Okay.
about it. Yeah. Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
All right. That was Vegas's own guys, Gold Bars. And you see how you don't let your circumstances deter you from doing what it is that you want to do. Man is homeless, y'all. And he's still out here spitting bars. You heard what he said. Instead of him stealing, he just go in front of people and showcase his talent. You know what I mean? And you would
Are you
think
saying he
Vegas,
homeless now
yeah,
and doing this?
and doing this.
Wow, we got to get that man some help.
Yeah,
And I'm big on that.
yeah,
On just helping our black people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I just see the state sending money all around the country and food and all this help, but you ain't helping the people here.
yeah,
Help your own people here. It's people that's messed up here, and you sending food and all this other money over to other countries, and you need to be fixing your own country. That sounds
yeah.
kind of stupid to me.
And he in Vegas, man. Like the homeless population in Vegas is like it's serious. It's like a whole block of them, just like so far down. So my brother, what he does, he met him because my brother go and feed him like every day. He feed them and take big pans of food that he got from restaurants and pass out bikes to the kids. That's what my brother does there in Vegas. So that's how he met him, and then he told me about him. But yeah, God
Yeah.
bless Gold Bars. He cold.
Okay, all right. Well, let's move on because see,
Mhm.
like we only have an hour. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hot topics. That we talk about. We want to get on and get off. Because we have other people that's coming on. So, you know, uh, um, what I want to say, especially that we want to support Booker, Mayor of Maywood, because he's doing a lot of special things. In Maywood, he's letting you open a business if it makes sense, it make money, protection, just making Maywood greater in the way it used to be. Mayor Booker, ups to him and Tory, Gilmore, Mike Gilmore. We got to support Mike Gilmore restaurants there. Everything that they're opening up, they got a couple of things. They got two open, but they actually opened up a new one. You want to be able to support actually Power Torn, TNT Torn, Pumpkins on Fifth Avenue, Dave's on Manhattan, my sister restaurant also, you can read off the rest because I got to answer these emails, but you can read off the rest.
Oh no, I'm just this is basically I'm gonna do a poem myself before we get up out of here. I was
Okay,
trying to
well,
do
it,
it
and
last week. I didn't do it. So I just got a couple of people that I want to just shout out.
yeah, please do that.
I want to shout out uh who I want to shout out. Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to my brothers. Andre Hall and Romante Archer. Shout out to my brothers. My brother Mante just had a birthday the other day, March the 10th. Then March the 12th, my sister Yvette Cole had her birthday. Happy birthday, sis. She in Houston, Texas. And then Charlotte Robinson, my other sister, she had a birthday like at the end, I think the end of February. So I want to say happy birthday to all the Pisces. And yeah, what's coming up next after Pisces? Ain't it Taurus? I think it's Taurus. Then Gemini
I
or
don't know, but Virgos, we the biggest.
anyway.
No, we the Virgos, we the
Whatever,
biggest,
whatever.
baby. We like that money, we
Anyway,
like that booty. Anyway,
anyway.
we Virgos, we big. Virgos are big. And I'm gonna have a
Guys,
let me tell y'all
I want
something.
to apologize
Whatever.
to
I'm
everybody out there because this
Go
man
ahead.
keep talking about no draws, booty.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I
I just
was at the View
wanna
Sunday. No, no,
apologize
no,
to
because
y'all.
let me tell you something. I was at the View Sunday talking to my cousin June, that's the head of security. And I want to talk about that security thing. Give me a minute. I seen women in there with fishnet on with no drawers on. That's why I said I'm gonna have a party with no drawers on. Now I don't know how we gonna play the mans because you got something that's dangling, moving around. I don't mean no disrespect, guys. You know what I mean? But they were in there walking around ass naked. I walked past the one, I had to bag up and I say, what the hell? She ain't got no drawers on fishnet. I seen everything, the crack of her. I'm like, what? Who does that? I'm 54 years old. I'm not finna dress like
That's
that.
women that want attention.
Well, guess what? I'm coming to
They
get it.
they
What's your
want
address? What's
they
your
want
name and your number?
attention.
I'm come get it because I need some of this. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna
so
stop.
sorry, y'all. I swear,
Anyway, hey, I'm telling the truth.
I am so
I'm
serious. I
telling
don't
the
know
truth.
what's got
Okay,
into
well,
him
hold on, man.
today.
I'm telling the
He
truth
talking about
about
don't
what
nobody care about that
what I
though.
care about it because you
But
know
that's
what?
you.
Well,
So
Brian said
they
put the
don't want to
phone
care.
out there and put it up in people's faces
They
and
don't
record.
care.
Did Brian say that?
They don't
Brian
care about
Flash told us to put the phone
Jesus
in people's
Christ.
faces in the grocery stores and record them like we the
Guys,
news
please
reporter. Well,
excuse
this
him.
party I was gonna record at
Please.
the View because I seen a whole. Excuse me, Wanda, y'all. I seen a whole lot of ass. I'm like, now this ain't right. But it looked good to me. But that don't mean it's right though. Well,
Anyway.
listen, we real
Anyway,
on
I
here,
would like
right?
to send a shout out to Ronald's sister who has her own very, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, very southern cuisine. It's right off of what is that? Butterfield.
Butterfield,
Butterfield and Wolf
right next
Road,
to what is that?
right next to Sharks, I think. That's
No, no,
Sharks and
no, it's
Tony's.
JJ's
JJ's.
by Joe's on Wolf Road. She's in
Yeah,
there with
I
a
think it's
bar.
Sharks.
No, it's not Sharks. It's JJ's. And what it is that she has a bar, she has a restaurant where you can sit down.
It's really nice, you guys.
It's
Go
really
check it out. Go
nice.
check it out. Go check it out.
I call her Poola. Y'all call her something else. But
Mhm,
anyway,
go check it out.
we're gonna
So
move on.
I want to send another shout out. They had the 312 awards this weekend. I heard the poets got played kind of bogus, but that's just what they do to us. But anyway, so
Why?
I want to say they
Why?
forgot to call the poetry category. They called everybody
Did they call
else.
you?
At the end, I wasn't nominated for that. I'm sorry.
Well, why not?
Because I wasn't.
What did I teach you? You
I
are
wasn't
important, right?
nominated for that.
I
I
did not
am.
tell you important.
So I would like to say
Okay.
congratulations to Dunsky for the promoter of the year. Dunsky and Leon Rogers hold a comedy open mic that they do every Wednesday. It's tonight. You guys go check that out. It's at Bar 10 Doors. And I want to give a shout out to Prolific, who was our host at my album release party. I want to give a shout out because she won a spoken word artist of the year. So shout out, salute to my sister. And yeah, stuff like that I rather see. I be happy when other people win. I'm good, y'all. But what I do want to say is, okay, so I wanna nominate my album, Apology to Myself, for a Grammy, right? But in order to do it, you need two board members that's on the Grammys board to do it, right? So I know maybe like one person that's on the Grammy like the board, but a lot of other people that I know are like friends of mine. So I, send a blast out, shout out anybody that's on the board. Shout out to me, let me know because they're the ones that could nominate you. So if you guys got some information that you can pass on to somebody that can help themselves. I mean, help them. Pass it on. Stop holding stuff to your chest. I am so sick of that. I just gotta voice my opinion. I don't care who don't like it. I really don't care. I'm tired of it. Like if you guys know, like people, I'm a poet, I'm a playwright, I'm a DJ. Somebody come up to me and be like, Nina, teach me how to write a play. No problem. Sit down. Get your book. Get your pen. Let's go. What kind of play you want to do? I'm gonna share that information. But it's so many people that got information that can help others, and they choose not to. And I think that's the most selfish,
Talking to Mike.
crazy stuff that I have ever seen in my life. So stop being selfish, y'all.
So like at
Don't
your
do
album
that.
release, when you did
Don't
your
do
album
that.
release, and I say, okay, you on the stage. Now I want to see all your poetry people there. So how many people did you have there? Don't be lying. Don't be lying.
Around about 20, 25.
Okay, but how many of it is of y'all?
It's a lot of people.
Like 100 people?
Probably more than that.
Okay, so now why they wasn't there?
I don't know.
And I chastise on there. She get mad at me. I don't give a shit.
I don't get mad.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna tell you
I
the
know what
truth.
he's saying.
Y'all can
You know what I
like,
mean?
and I was told my rules on the show. But guess what though? When you supporting Rams Construction and Torn, give it all to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me half of it. You've been into this poetry thing for a long time. This was your album release. But I had to hook up Gene Hunt and the rest of my crew to make this thing successful because I did not think that they was gonna pull it off. And I seen them as poetry people pull it off. Well, when we started with them as Mike's Bar and Grill, me and Pops, and them people was packed in there. When I had my bar over there at what was that? The hotel.
The kind of large.
Yeah, the Travel Lodge. They was
Travel
packed
Lodge.
in there. That was me. I don't work for people. I got my own. I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be big headed, but I seen what they can do. And you were shorted because I know y'all big. And don't get mad at me, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you something now. Let me say this here. You know you're gonna get pissed off at me, right? Because you know I'm real. That's why they love me, because I'm gonna tell the truth. What kind of show is this here? Is it real, or are we telling lies, or we telling the truth? What thing y'all got on Thursday? What things y'all got on Thursdays?
Lord.
What y'all got on Thursday?
We got poetry
Where?
at the Jordan.
No, don't plug
The
them.
Jordan.
Plug them. Now who
At the
is it?
Jordan on Roosevelt.
Okay.
Everybody that used to support 3BM back in the days, where we was at the old La Quinta, right next to McDonald's on Roosevelt. That's where we at now every Thursday. And real talk, we need y'all to come on out because we back doing it again. So a lot of people don't even know that 3BM is even back doing,
Okay.
every Thursday. But we are, y'all.
Okay, that's cool. Now you plugging them
Give a
for
shout
that,
out
and I have no problem with that.
to my family.
And that's your family. But you had 25 people up there when we did your album release, and half of them, I ain't gonna even cuss, because I don't want to disrespect nobody. It's no excuse. They should have been all that ever show album release. See, I'm a 100 guy. Where I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care what I'm going through. I'm gonna show up and show out. If I got to come in there for 20, 25 minutes, say, hey, shake your hand. When I did that park over there, where we did all them people that on 19, even if people couldn't stay, they said, hey, I love you. You doing a good thing. I want to shake your
Yeah,
hand. They
well,
stayed for 30 minutes
they
and they left.
a lot
I don't
of
want to hear it.
people
Shut up. You
no, a lot of people
okay.
called and they
Yeah.
left voicemails or they left
Yeah.
text messages and stuff like
Okay.
that.
That ain't
So
enough.
some people even paid and didn't even come. They
Well,
was,
that's good.
so yeah. So I mean, I had a few people that
Okay.
at least took the initiative to do that, and that was
Okay.
really
But
cool.
see, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
So
She not bashing y'all. I'm not bashing y'all, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you love somebody and it's their big moment, let's keep it 100. You got to show up. You got to stick your head in and say, "Hey, how y'all doing? Here you go. I'm gonna buy a couple drinks for people, and I'm gone. Even if you busy."
you know what? To be honest with you, a lot of people act like they scared to even give me my status. I'm a
And
legend out
that's
here in these
and
streets,
that's
man.
that's that part I want to get her to say. See, I
I'm a
listen.
legend.
I got her working out in the health
I'm a
club.
legend in these streets. Y'all
She's
better
rebuilding
recognize,
herself.
baby.
When I finish rebuilding her, she gonna go back and beat her first boyfriend. Not I was the first one in grade school. The dude that did all that stabbing and shit to her.
Oh my
She gonna
God,
go back.
y'all.
She gonna put on them motherfucking Spider-Man clothes and beat
Oh,
his ass. I told her beat
I
the
gotta,
shit out his ass.
I gotta put on Spider-Man
You got
clothes.
because you got to swing from the ceiling on his ass. Beat the shit out that nigga. Nigga, you stabbed me 23 times. I'm
Oh Lord.
at the end of the day, okay. At the end of the day, this is what I'm saying.
But
Okay,
I survived.
I survived.
I survived.
Uncle, Earl, what you say? What it say?
I survived.
He teaches me a lot about the radio, and he said I'm a survivor. He teaches me, and
What's
I'm
that?
willing to learn. It's survivor. And what I'm saying is that,
Huh? Oh,
oh
that's
no,
a sweat.
right, okay. I'm gonna put $1 in there.
Earl still got the sweat job.
Hey, well, I'm trying to keep it real, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying, it's just that the way that dude treated her. I'm gonna
Golly.
put some dollars in there
That's
right
fine.
now. Earl, I got it. How many I owe you? I probably said about 100 of them. Here go five. I'm starting with five right there. There you go. At the end of the day, the
Lord
way that
Jesus.
they treated her, my twin said this. He said, "I will come out of retirement for you because you made wood." Didn't he say that to you?
Yes, he did.
And my twin don't bother nobody, but he
He
ain't not
did.
nobody to play with now. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with that big guy, you know. But at the end of the day, for that to happen to her, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a second story on that part that we did already. But I'm training her. What was that movie where that woman, what was it?
Enough.
Enough. You had enough yet?
I've been had enough.
Well, I'm training you because I'm telling you, I got her in the health
living.
club
I'm
working out every
alive.
day,
I'm
building
alive.
everything up, and she gonna beat the hell out of somebody. Her husband and dude. I'm gonna just sit right there and I'm gonna say, keep beating them. Spit on them too. Beat the hell out of them. They need it. Because you won't do that
Oh my
again to her.
God,
She may
Jesus.
would. Let's move on. Because we got not enough time. We don't got that much left.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I have been paying attention to the news, y'all, and the news is just so damn just like sad, like really like sad. It was like so many shootings and deaths over the weekend, man. And the youngest victim, well, they okay, at first they was saying that a 15-year-old young lady was sitting in a car with a 24-year-old. Both of them got shot and killed. But then after that, when I was getting dressed and getting ready to leave, they had, how they do the breaking news. Come on, it was a breaking news. And I said, this gotta be domestic. They had a lady and her son. Both of them got shot. The lady was in critical condition, but the little 10-year-old boy died, man. They has y'all already know. I bet you $10 to a bucket of poop that was domestic, man. That was domestic. That lady probably was trying to leave, dude. He probably didn't want her to go nowhere. That's not 9 times out of 10. The shootings and the killings in domestic violence, that's normally how it goes. So I want to just send a shout out to all these families, man, because this is not cool. All these shootings and all these killings and stuff. And then we had a police shooting. I thought, man, right, and Carol
Talking to Mike.
Stream.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And
Now I
Carol
seen that video when I
Stream.
was at work, and they came in there, and that man was laying in the bed, and they shot him. That's what I seen.
Carol Stream. Just
And that's
imagine that.
wrong. You know what I'm saying? I've stayed in Carol Stream for years. You know what I'm saying? It's just supposed to be a peaceful,
Imagine that.
And here it is, these people come in there and kick the doors in talking about the domestic violence, and was no
Wasn't nobody
woman
there.
in there but him,
Yeah.
and they shot that man up, and it was on the news. Let me tell you something. Ain't no court case. Throw they ass to the wolves and burn them up, because y'all trying to give people a reason to plead their case when it's already guilty. Why waste time?
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, why waste time?
Mhm.
Because I seen that video. You know what I'm saying? And that man was laying in the bed. He had no guns, wasn't no woman in there. What are you guys doing? So they had to have some problems with him wherever he stayed in. They just want to get rid of him. They probably was saying this stank ass gotta go. That's what they saying. And that's wrong. That's
No.
wrong. And everybody deserve a chance to live, and just be all they can be. But you gon' because you don't like my color, you
Mhm.
don't like what I'm saying, who I am, and then you gonna treat me like that and call me them names. That was personal.
So I did. I was
I gotta go
watching.
to the bathroom.
I was watching a couple of documentaries this weekend, and all the documentaries that I was watching was about police shootings, and they was talking about. I'll never forget my birthday on May 25th on Memorial, because my birthday was on Memorial Day a couple of years ago, and that was the day George Floyd got killed. I'd never forget that birthday. Um, they were talking about that, and that happened in Minnesota. And then they was talking about the other guy, the Sterling guy. That happened in Minnesota. And then they was talking about another guy, Jamar, who got killed in by the police in Minnesota. But out of all the cases, the only police that really something happened to was the ones who killed George Floyd. But what about the other people? So these police just doing stuff, killing people, and getting away with it. So in saying that, I'm gonna do my police piece for y'all before we get up out of
Jada them
here.
calling in.
I'm gonna do my police piece before we get up out of here. You were supposed to serve and protect us, but you disrespect us, neglect us, patiently testing us, and you keep doing stuff to people who haven't done anything to you. And it's true. The people are scared now because you're public enemy number one. So now what are we supposed to do? We hold our hands in the air and you still shoot. And when we loot, now it's an emergency. But when the actual urgency is our people needs a saving from these misbehaving police. So why do they go to jail and slip through the cracks, lying, saying the unarmed citizens that they killed were holding a gun on them, but they got shot in their back? And you praise him when he's standing his ground law, but harass me when I'm standing on the ground lawyer. Law abiding citizens are tired of yelling stop to the cops from beating on our babies. And the crazy part is we got laws that protect them and violate us in the same breath. So how many people are going to have to die before there's no one on this earth left? And New York says it's okay to stop and frisk for no reason if you look suspicious. So what outfit do I wear? Then there's the SB 1070 law in Arizona that allows police to question the citizenship status of someone who believes to be here illegally. And Chicago, oh, yep, don't forget about Chicago, my city, has the number one false confession rate in the nation. But this is the United States of America that we live in. So, how when the states are divided, peace rallies, marches, after peace rallies, marches, we tried this. But when is it going to be that day? When is it going to be that someday when we shall overcome? Or what day are we supposed to be free at last from the abuse of the ones who took oath to protect us? But when we raise up our hands and surrender to you, we still die. And the one person who never was in trouble tries to keep their sanity. But it's insanity when you get on the television to use the right words and you still lie. And the number one lie is the officer fired his gun because the subject or suspect had pointed a gun at the officer. Or here the officer, but officer, he had his hands in the air. He had his hands in cuffs, and you have no physical marks. My cousin got shot so many times by the Calumet City police, the funeral home lost count. Claimed that he beat them, but no physical marks on him, on no physical marks on the officer. And my fiance at the time got arrested by the police, and they said that he tussled with them down the stairs. But officer, there were no physical marks on you or him anywhere. He took the case to trial and won against them because he had witnesses that cared and wasn't scared. So we are here to take back our dignity from these legally paid thugs who brush stuff under the rug in order not to bring embarrassment to the force. And the worst is, the blacks are worse than the whites, always telling us what to do when the blue never does nothing right. So it never makes no sense to me how Geek gets sent to the penitentiary and he sits in the office with the boss with 2 weeks off without pay. And the conversation usually ends, oh, have a nice day and keep this quiet because you don't want to start a riot. And don't worry about it, my people. So we will experience justice, even though they have wronged us, because the only thing I see good about them is the donuts, and that's that piece.
And you forgot about the coffee. They got the coffee and the
That's that
donuts in the
piece,
car
y'all.
and looking for somebody to kill and ain't even doing their
That's
job.
that
But you
piece.
know, I'm gonna say this here, right? There are some good officers out there that are good on their
They are.
job. They doing their thing.
Mhm.
But we talking about the ones that really like just sitting back and they saying, let the niggas kill each other, whatever, whatever, whatever. And ain't got nothing else better to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't gonna say somebody else's name on here, and I'm gonna leave it alone because I was told not to do certain things, you know, today, and I respect that. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I say put the guns down, with the violence down, any police officer that has been an ex-police officer, whoever you are supposed to help me get this neighborhood in order because you have been on this force and you know what it's like. So don't walk by me like you don't know what I'm doing. Help me. Just like the mayor told me about the 13 positive guys. He said, don't try to go start your own thing, join them. That's too much. You probably might take you too long to get in order. What did he say? And I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because those my guys that I grew up in the neighborhood, no matter what you is, you know what I'm saying? Those guys, they doing their thing. I want to thank them, and I'm gonna get everybody to the table. And we got a few visitors that we gonna come up next, and we gonna get with the mayor. we gonna be at that Y over there, and we gonna get the world out there, and we gonna talk to everybody about what can we do to fix our own neighborhood because it's too much shooting for no reason. We got to stop it. You know, there are jobs out here. You know what I'm saying? You can make a career, you can do your thing. I don't I don't feel that killing people is a career. How's that a career? How's that a you know what I'm saying? What are you getting off of that? You know, you killing your own people. You know, the Mexican ain't killing each other. You know what they doing? They moving in your properties, in your neighborhood, and buying your stuff up and saying, F them niggas. We finna take over their neighborhood and we gotta fault each other. So I know we running out of time. You know what I'm saying? You know, we here every Wednesday. I did want to make an announcement about that. I did talk to the rec. They did reach out to me. So the situation we had with the rec, they are going to return it back to us because of the situation with where they breach a contract, which was Miss Hall. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave that alone. But at the end of the day, it's a new staff there now. You know, that's their business. But we finna redo the rec far as me doing a party there. You know what I'm saying? You know, with Complex Sounds, Janine Hall, Farley, and BT. You know, that was gonna be a big event that was for real. There wasn't no false advertising. You know what I'm saying? I don't do false advertising. I don't do that. Okay. So that would have been good for the neighborhood to bring businesses together, black owned and all that. But we did sit down, talk about it, and we came to a situation that, hey, look, let's let this happen. We got rid of the trash, the mess, and it's on now. We're gonna do what's better for the neighborhood. So we want y'all out here every Wednesday. And when we have that meeting with all the mayors, we want everybody to participate. Anybody that ain't for real, please just don't get on the bus because I'm gonna order some buses. We're gonna get down and get everybody there. That's gonna be like the family and friends day where we gonna, rent the buses and everything, beat the shit out of family friends day. We gotta get that out the way. You think so? Hello?
I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I don't care. That's gonna be a national holiday because we got to get this stress out without the guns, without the knives and the bad. So, but anyway, hey, we thank you guys for joining in with us and participating and supporting us. And it was somebody that we said we was gonna comment on. They said we was a ghetto show. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
They said we a ghetto ass show and we ain't doing nothing. Well, now I'm finna show you because we got to get everybody at the table. We're going to make it happen. Am I right or wrong?
Again, guys, those are nothing but haters.
Exactly. And I'm going to say the name,
That's
Miss J, my ex. Sit down.
haters.
You ain't doing nothing to help nobody. Nobody. Miss J. She know what I'm talking about. She say, this is a ghetto show. We ain't paying no attention, y'all. But you have a daughter that we trying to protect because she might be a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. A straight bullet could be aimed, and she's sitting at home or she out partying because she's still young. She a beautiful girl. And here it is, you trying to fault me for trying to protect our families. That's wrong. I don't get that part. But she said we're a ghetto ass show. That's what she said. Ghetto hood show.
Thank you.
And guess what? For the
Thank you,
haters,
appreciate it.
please watching us because you know
Thank
what? We
you.
finna make a difference because we bringing people
Thank
positive to the
you. We
table
offer.
and we loving on everybody. I'm not hating on
One
anybody.
of my friends said it's like a she says like a hood soap opera.
Well, that's
They
cool.
watch us every Wednesday.
But we
Straight up.
telling the truth though, you know what I'm saying? And but the thing we finna do now is get them to the table and see the police can't fix your neighborhood. You got to fix your neighborhood. That's what it was in my grandmama day and my grandfather day. They put remember them light poles they pull out. You know what I'm saying? It was a block club, and everybody had to pay for that pole to be in front of their yard. And them lights come on at a certain time. You had to get your butt in the house at a certain time. That mean a block lit up so they could see their kids, so nobody got kidnapped or killed. That's why they put them poles out there like that, because the street poles wasn't lit up enough. So, we're going to go back to those days. We're going to take it back to them days. And they can't play with me because the next move we're going to do, I'm going to show you Miss J because you a hater anyway. That's why I left you anyway. So anyway,
he is in rare form today.
I am because she a hater.
God.
Anybody that sit up in the bed with you all night long and I'm asleep and she sitting up looking at Facebook, she wake up and smoke her little J, her little black and mild, and then drink. You in the bed at 3-4 in the morning. You wake up and hit a drink and then smoke your black and mild. Look at Facebook, nigga. You got to go to work in the morning. You make $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. You looking at Facebook in the morning and watching me. I turn around and say, "Why the hell is you watching me?" Then she taking pictures of me while I'm asleep. I'm like, what the hell going on? I'm with this crazy person. I'm like, man, why are you taking pictures of me while I'm asleep?
Stalker, anyway.
And stalker, you know what I'm saying? You know how you would like send things out to people, you know what I'm saying, to just kind of tune into your show because it's positive, right? She hit back and said, we ain't nothing but a hood ass show.
Wow. That part.
And ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. Well, guess what?
Thank you.
We gonna do something, but we gonna see if your Earl and them told me not to cuss. They say if I swear I gotta pay $100 next time. You know I'm gonna pay that $100.
We got the
your ass ain't gonna do
in
nothing
front of us, y'all.
Yes, it say they put a swear job in front of us, but this is a real show, and people like that when you real. Yeah. I don't want to do a march or anything. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people where we going from Manhattan to 25th. And you got 100 people on this bus, and everybody say stop. Then they letting 10 people out. You wasn't real. So why you get on that bus?
I want y'all to send y'all prayers out next week, next Thursday, whatever day the 28th is on. I think it's Thursday or Friday. I have a 2 day feature in Dallas, Texas, y'all. So my Texas family, I'm coming. I'll be there next weekend. So y'all, man, pray for a sister. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't mind. I don't mind. It's crazy how your city treats you, but you got to go to other cities in order to get shown love. But it's okay. So I will be
Haters.
will be next week. I will be in Dallas. The first night I'll be headlining, and then the second night I'll be coordinating a workshop the day during the day. Then that evening I'll be featuring. So y'all come check me out. What cities is near whatchamacallit, Dallas? I think Little Rock, Arkansas, Memphis, all them. So
Yeah,
y'all, yeah.
yeah, that's
So they
it.
giving us the hand, y'all. This means wrap it up. Stop talking so dang on much.
And we gonna get
So
out of here
so
too.
we gonna get up out of here.
And
I want
please
to thank
support
y'all.
us. Please support us every Wednesday. We love on y'all. Thank you for the time that y'all
Thank
give
y'all
us.
so much.
It's support. I know I'm crazy. I know she crazy. It's all good. But please, hey, pray to those people that has lost people last week with the shootings and all of that. Hey, listen, we got to stop this here, please. We can do something about this here by dealing with our own people. Y'all have a good night.